Hi, I'm Niklas Alin and this is the Neckbot devlog, and I am in a hotel room in Vilnius, Lithuania. So there's this game developer event taking place here this weekend called GameOn, which is what I have traveled here for. And in fact, two of the Stuganeers from last summer are here to give a keynote, which is pretty cool. As you may know, I would really like to see myself as a person who effortlessly attends game dev events here and there. So here is me trying to live up to that. And like, Lithuania is not that far away from Sweden. Okay, so day 2 update. So today was the first day of the Expo, and the first surprise was just how many people there were. The queue was snaking all the way through the parking lot. Now, I'm not actually speaking or presenting anything, I'm just here as a sort of guest or patron or whatever it's called. So I've been hanging out with all the other devs with their VIP passes, all the while carrying around this swag bag, marking me out as a plebeian. Anyway, one of the high points was this guy from the Netherlands who had made this game, which was kind of a 4-player shmup, where he himself could spawn in additional hazards by playing the cello.
That's actually just a microphone, and the microphone goes into the laptop. That analyzes what I'm playing.
Alright, third and final day. I'm going home tomorrow. Today was the day of the presentation, and also we played some Overwatch. I'm also here to give a Wednesdays report, which is something I haven't done in quite a while, so it's a bit overdue. And now that I'm no longer sticking to a weekly schedule, the connections to Wednesdays, such as it was, is completely lost. So I guess by now let's just call this a monthly Morticia report. So one of the reasons that I have been skipping the reports lately is that I am really working on the very end of the game these days. Finished up the winter area some time ago, and now I'm working on the third and final dungeon, which is a prison. And you play the whole thing backwards, so to speak, starting from the bottom and working your way up, unlike the 2 other dungeons. New puzzle elements introduced in this area include the pushable dynamite box, and also these chess walls, which you can flip between 2 different states, which affects every room in the entire dungeon. But the game does in fact have over 100 puzzles by now, and I am finally beginning to run out of steam. There are 2 rooms right after each other in the second half of this dungeon that are in effect little more than repeats of earlier puzzles, and I did have this bad feeling about them when I made them. They felt weird to me, and it took me a while to realize that for the first time I had reused an older puzzle. Now they're still in the game, but after them I just added a few cool puzzles that I have been saving for last, and then I wrapped it all up. Still, my puzzle system is versatile enough that I have managed to get over my 100 milestone before I started repeating myself, which is pretty neat. So does this mean the game is almost done then? Well, no. For one thing, I still gotta make the final boss and the end sequence after that. I'm also putting in an options menu, and I'm still missing like 2/3 of the sound effects that I want, as well as some texts and extra characters and so on. I have a whole would be nice list of things to add after the critical path have been laid down. Still, the finish line is starting to appear on the horizon, to mix metaphors a little bit. We'll see how I feel about that a few weeks from now when I make my next video by the end of November. Until then, you can subscribe to this channel, or not if that's not how you roll. I am also occasionally on Twitter. Thank you, and I will see you next time.